welcome back to my channel. My name is Cami, and over here we talk about all things love, relationships, and astrology. I am so excited to get into this video today. It's gonna be fun and for a little bit of knowledge, you know, because that's how I am. Let's be lighthearted and have a good time and enjoy these rankings, and hope you subscribe by the end of this video. Comment your rankings for the zodiac sign. I would love to see what you guys would do. I have my laptop here so it can keep me on track, and yeah, let's get into this video. This is fun. I really like this. I like all zodiac signs because I feel like everyone brings something unique and beautiful to the world, and it's important, or else we wouldn't have it, right? So coming in at the number 12 spot, the last spot is Scorpio. Yeah, you guys are really intense, and which is beautiful, right? To someone who really desires that type of intensity in their lives. But you know, I'm an Aquarius. I'm really laid back and chill. I do have a Pisces moon, which attracts a lot of like Scorpionic energy, but like, and a Taurus rising. So you guys come to me. A lot of Scorpio moon guys, or you know, Scorpio rising people really are attracted to me, and I'm like, it's the intensity. It's too intense for me. Love y'all though. Like Scorpios, I need you guys to comment and let me know if you've ever been told that you're like too intense, because yeah. It brings me to number 11, which is Sagittarius. It's so interesting because I've been told that Aquarians and Sagittarius like are supposed to be like a match made in heaven, etc., because they don't give a F, and you know, we aren't supposed, like, we're supposed to be like nonchalant and all that stuff. But honestly, Aquarians really care, and whenever you get to your higher self, like, you realize like we care deeply for the collective, for people. You know, we're just easily detached. Sagittarians, on the other hand, they're out. Like, where's the party? Where are we traveling to? I mean, they give you so much leeway, you know, so much so much distance. And it's just like, all right, you really don't care, but that's cool. That's what you want to do. But you know, like, I've never dated a Sagittarius, but like I've had Sagittarius friends, and it's just like okay, all right. But I do know when they love hard, because they really don't care about people like that. Like they're really about like expanding their knowledge, expanding their mind, traveling. So whenever they care, like, it's for real. So I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to experience Sagittarius, but until then, you guys are at 11. Y'all don't care anyway, so. So it brings it to number 10, which is a Cancer. The emotions are a lot for me. The sensitivity is a lot for me. I'm sensitive too, but I think the lower vibrational Cancers can be manipulative with their emotions, and that's not okay. The neediness, the clinginess, it's a no for me. It's a no for me, you know, for some people. And maybe if I'm like in my emotional space, you know, that's great. But yeah, no. I'm sure they're really good listeners and amazing like people. But yeah, I think they are the nurturers of the world. And I think maybe because I have a lot of Capricorn energy in my chart, like I have 6 or 7 planets in Capricorn. I'm not even kidding. And my North Node in Capricorn. So maybe that's why it's kind of like off-putting to me, because it's an opposite of me. So don't cry. Number 9 is Leo. I really like Leos. They're my opposite of my sun sign. So we're supposed to learn something from each other, and I think this is a good placement for them. They know themselves, they're authentic to them, and they're super chill. Like, it just depends on their moon sign, to be honest, because like Leos like attention, and they're the sun and I'm the star, and you know, it is what it is. We both shine, so they'll be fine with this placement. I really don't have anything bad to say about them. They like attention. They're emotional too, but not in a smothering way. They're just like emotional and loving, so it's appreciated. Number 8 is Pisces. Pisces are the mystics. Pisces are very, very loving, sometimes to their detriment loving. They're so intuitive, right? They should make better decisions, but for some reason they just don't. But they're really knowledgeable and kind and charismatic, and little babies. You know, I have a Pisces moon, so you know, I feel things very deeply, very intuitively, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the Capricorn energy in my chart to keep things moving. And I hope that they like are able to turn their mysticism into something so positive and cultivate their creativity in the arts and nurture and heal the world as Pisces are supposed to do. Brings it to number 7. Number 7 is Aries. Hey Aries. I really like Aries, but I realized that they weren't as up on my ranking as I put them last time when I made the other video. You know, y'all are aggressive and know-it-alls, and you know, I love y'all. Y'all are very smart. Like, don't ever get it twisted. And Aries is very, very smart. I love the fact that they're risk takers. They are the ones to like go for it. You know, they rule Mars energy, which is all about action. So, you know, I'm appreciative of that energy, but there's better ways to go about things versus just like hitting it head on. Like, you don't have to go through the wall, there's a door, you know? So maybe thinking a little bit more logically and things would be beneficial. Number 6 is Gemini. I really like Geminis. They get a bad rep, but like, they're in the middle for a reason because they see both sides, right? The duality is really, really important and beneficial to have in your life. Like someone who can tell you, yeah, I hear you, I understand that side, but have you thought about this? Like that add-on is so refreshing, so important. They're very lighthearted, which is beneficial, but they're also intelligent. So you can have like a deep conversation with them without getting like super bored. Like the intellect is definitely there, and it doesn't have to be an emotional intellect, you know? Like some signs get emotional intelligence, which is what like Scorpio and Cancer are. They're very emotionally intelligent. But just to have someone who is straight intellect and like just a breath of fresh air is really important. So that's why Geminis are number 6. Number 5 is Taurus. Hey Taurus. You guys are like the Rock. You guys are, is the Rock a Taurus? That's interesting if he is, because but you guys are very like solid and supportive, and I feel like people really need you in their lives to have like have stability, have grounding. You know, there's just this ease, this comfort that you guys give off, and I think it's so beautiful. It's like a resting, like, oh, it's okay, just come to me, just talk to me. Here, just sit on my couch, let's just eat together. You want to eat? You're hungry? You know, like that type of energy is so refreshing. Like there's a different side to you guys that we might need to like be careful about. And I'm saying we, you know, because of my Taurus rising. You know, just be mindful of potentially overindulging in things. So keep a balance. Coming in at number 4 is a Virgo. Hi. I really like Virgos. I think they are an amazing sign. They get a bad rep too because they're very critical. But that critical mentality that you might feel or might have experienced is just a reflection, or maybe even a fourth of what they're putting on themselves. So they have a lot of pressure on them, so be gentle. They are there for you, and they like to take their time with things. They're very slow and steady wins the race, and that's appreciated. The only thing I would tell them, or like my advice to them, would just be to, be present. They're always in their head thinking about the next thing, thinking about mistakes that they made, like probably in 4th grade. What do I know? I'm just, Virgos, comment below if you guys do that. Let's see who's number 3, shall we? So number 3 is Libra. Yay! Anybody that's been around me knows that I like Libras. And I love Libra's energy. I like the fact that they're so kind and welcoming and are really about community. So Aries is about individualism, and Libra is then about like community, because they're complementary opposites. And maybe this is just because of my Aquarius, like, oh, I want to help the community. And they're like, oh, I can bring the community to you. Let's do this. There's this togetherness that is so beautiful. The way that they communicate and just go through a crowd so easily is just refreshing and lighthearted, and you know what I mean? They might be a little liars, I don't know. Number 2 is Aquarius. So I know you're probably like, why would you put your sun sign as number 2? Well, it's because your sun sign really doesn't run the show. Like, you have other placements really controlling how you move. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so Aquarians, let me know how you feel about this statement. I put this on my close friends and I was like, if I'm boring around you, I find you uninteresting. So I will literally sit there and just not have conversation. I don't want to talk about the weather. Like, what? I think we're really big on being stimulated mentally, but once we get stimulated, we can communicate, express ourselves, talk, like really, really have a good time, and not be so detached. We're still gonna like break away because we love our freedom, our individualism. It's important to us to have solitude, to recharge, to not communicate with others, and just to be to ourselves. So if y'all can't understand that, that's on you. I will say that we can detach too much sometimes to where we're just like out. We're out in space and we're like, wait, maybe I should just be grounded, right? And so that's why I think having grounded energy around us is really important, to have someone not just like smothering us, because we don't need that, but someone who will be there like whenever we decide to come down from space. So that leaves number 1, which is Capricorn. Hey, give it up for Capricorns. Okay, so here's my logic behind this, because I know Aquarians are gonna be like, what's the facts here? Why are you doing this? Why is Capricorn number 1 instead of Aquarius? Well, here we go. I am so grateful for my Mars in Capricorn, because when I tell you, these other placements be trying me. My Taurus rising just wants to eat and like get pampered. My Aquarius just wants to detach and like make up scenarios in their head. My Aquarius sun. My Pisces moon, all she want to do is be in her feelings, like all the time. But that Mars in Capricorn, where Mars is exalted, just beautiful. I love her. Like, we get things done. We're like, all right, I gotta do this, XYZ, boom, boom, boom. Oh, I need to go work out. Like, that's the only reason. I promise, if I didn't have my Mars in Capricorn, this Taurus rising, I would be thick, okay? Because she just wants to eat and relax and do nothing. And she would probably run the show, because Aquarius and Pisces are just really passive. So I love the fact that Capricorns are very ambitious. They're driven. They are dedicated to what they're wanting to do in their lives. And once they make their mind up, it's it. And how goal-oriented they are. So love that. So that completes this video. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think. I am so curious to hear your thoughts on this ranking. Honestly, let me know how you feel. And I'll meet you down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Until next time, lovers.